Welcome back for another list review. Today's is Blessings from Gondor, Curses from Mordor. It's an IHL 100 and a GVHL 90 run by our very own fluffy zombie, Mr. Stevie McChrystal.
Hello.
And we have Nicky and Dave Murphy as well.
Yeah.
This is 20. Was it 21 or has this not been updated? Is it 21 or 23?
It'll be... No, it's 21 if you don't include me. So it's 21 players.
21 if you don't include Stevie. Cool. 2-day tournament at the good old exploding dice, as we're all very used to by now. Again, a couple of spicy rules to go through in the event pack just to keep it interesting. So we'll have a quick look at the Facebook page, jump into the event pack. Stevie has done some nice autistic graphs for us. And we'll have a look at
the score sheet.
The score sheet, a fuck what we'll see. So going is Mr. McChrystal himself, obviously. We have Luke O'Reilly, Sean, who you haven't seen in a while, Siraj, who you haven't seen since the WTC, Tim Spears, Nicky, Robert Devereux, Colin Kavanagh, Paddy, Shay, Mr. Murphy himself, myself. Alex is back after a long hiatus at the events up here. Ben's up, Damien, Ian Gilbride, Luke Wilkinson, Peter Fenton, Tobias, Keane as well. He has been a bit of a hiatus as well. And then Calvin and Gareth, who are joining us on the Sunday. There's a quick view of said autistic graphs. I don't think there's any pictures of the trophies or anything here.
No,
Nicky has done
keeping them a secret, so we are
classics.
That's because they're unfinished. They're getting finished tonight.
Well, I've seen snippets and they look class, particularly.
I love them. I made good choices.
Yeah,
They're always pretty cool.
they are always pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've got two of them. I thought
I've got one of them.
Actually, I do have two. I've got the Berserker and I've got the King of the Dead.
We have a golden Gandalf this time.
I really like
making
the
his first
Golden
appearance.
Gandalf. I think it's class. I won't want it.
Yeah.
I would really want it. I also like your little picture here. So we'll have a little look at the event pack. Standard stuff for the most part. 36 points per player. 2-day tournament. 800 points. Exploding dice. We've talked about exploding dice a million times, so I'm sure you know where the crack, where it is, all that sort of thing by now. It's in Bangor. Standard rules in terms of fully painted and based. Scoring system. Anything different on your scoring system, Stevie?
No, pretty standard. Starts with 20. Minor ones get you 25, and so on. It's VP differences after that.
Cool. So pretty standard when it comes to scoring. Rounds are 2 hours 15 minutes. 6 games will be played. It's not the Irish scoring system though, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is the Irish scoring system.
Yes, you start on 20 now.
Oh, right enough. 10 minutes left. We will call. Well, Stevie will call. Finish third year on. And this is really what we want to focus on in the event pack. So we have Blessings and Curses of Middle Earth, drawn up by Stevie. Cool little thing to add in a little bit of flavour to the games. So during this event, there will be a blessed or cursed objective in each game. This will be a light object that is placed in the middle of the board at the start of the game. This can be picked up by any model with the hero and infantry keywords. What the object is will be drawn at random at the start of each round by the TO from the table below.
So just before you go on there, that is going to be everything gets played once, so you'll never see the same thing twice.
And we will know what it is before we go for it in that case?
You'll know what it is after the scenario has been rolled.
Okay. Is it the same one on every table?
Yes, the same one on every table.
These objects will give the holder a buff, blessing, or a debuff, curse, depending on the dice roll. Once this model has lifted the object, roll a d6. On a 1 or a 2, the object is cursed, and on a 3+, the object is blessed. Consult the table below for the rules. I'm not going to lie, I usually roll terribly in these sort of things, so I probably will just ignore them, otherwise I'll just get fucked. The object...
Nice prize if you curse yourself, so...
Oh, in that case, I'm all about prizes. I'll put Leggy up, because he always rolls ones. The object cannot be passed between models, and when the model carrying the object is killed, remove the object from play. If the model carrying is cursed, this counts as having lifted the object. Sorry, Dave, what were you going to say?
Skill issue.
What'd you
Don't
say?
roll a 2. Skill issue. Don't roll a 1.
No, don't roll a skill issue. Fucking shite dice issue.
Yeah.
So there are 6 of them. We have Saruman's Brew of Power. The blessing will give you +1 strength and +1 movement, so effectively strength and haste. If it's poisoned, you get -1 to each. Sauron's Armor Shard. Gain +1 defense, and when wounded, before fate rolls, roll a d6 per wound. On a 6+, the wound is ignored. The curse being when you lift it, you wound yourself in the process and get -1 defense for the game. Gandalf's Staff. The power of the Astari flows through you. The model can cast a 4+ Transfix and Compel once each per game. That's pretty cool. The
So
Astari...
like, just to clarify that, you can do each, just in case
Okay.
it's not clear.
So you can do a Transfix and a Compel.
And they compel, so you get access to 2 spells for free.
Cool. The Astari feel no faith in your ability to wield their power. That's quite funny. You lose D3 will points, so potentially all of them for a lot of people. Galadriel's Light of Courage. The Light of Galadriel emboldens your hero, gain fearless for the duration of the game, and provide it to anyone within 3 inches of friendly models. Otherwise, the Darkness of Sauron corrupts you, and your hero gains Fearful rule for the remainder of the game. What does Fearful do? Remind me.
You courage test before you move.
Brilliant.
You have to take a courage test in order to charge.
Great. Necromancer's...
Terror, if terror applies.
It's kind of double fuck you like.
Yep.
Necromancer's Presence. The power of the Necromancer is channeled through the object. This model gains the Terror and Harbinger of Evil rule within 12 inches. If they already have Harbinger rule, extended by 3. Or the Terror of the Necromancer seeps into your soul. At the start of the model's activation, roll a d6. On 1, your opponent controls the model's movement in the turn. And finally, Isildur's Might. The Might of Isildur is passed on to you. Gain +1 to wound, and your model gains Orcbane. Otherwise, you will get the Might is replaced with the Corruption of Isildur. A model reduces their fight value by 1. So both powerful and devastating stuff there.
Yep.
There is also a single miniature painting competition, which has been cleverly named Right Out. And then you can just see what requirements here. So entry must be 1 MSBG miniature, so don't be bringing anything from another game like a fucking madman. Your entry must fit inside an 8-inch by 8-inch square. All components must be painted by the person entering the competition, and entries should be painted for this event and not use previously painted miniatures. He won't strictly be enforcing this rule, but trusting people to enter in good faith, use it as an excuse to paint something from your collection. I like that. Entries will be voted for by the players and the TO, with everyone being allocated 2 votes each. The winner will be the entry that secures the most votes, as would be expected. Primary vote's worth 2 points, and the secondary is worth 1. So yeah, looks good. Schedule for the day is in at 9, out by roughly 5:30. Day 2, out by about 6. We know that won't happen. Probably be closer to 7 by the time we all end up fucking stopping talking shite and whatever else.
Very much.
So yeah, that is the event pack. So we can move on to the lists. Anything to add, Stevie, before we jump off your lovely, very well crafted event pack?
It's well plagiarized, we'll say, thanks to Nicky.
It looks very familiar.
I'd always hold my hands up and say I want to plagiarize something. No, nothing. Just, yeah, let's have fun, basically.
It happens. People copy rules backs for
Yep.
fucking easy.
I mean, you may as well. Like,
As well.
Yeah.
cool.
Paste and edit.
Let's
See,
have a
see, if the model that picks up the thing dies, is it lost
That's it.
forever?
That's not lost. It just
gone.
goes. It's just
You don't count as like you do when you pick it up. Do you automatically count as I had it even if I lose it?
Oh, if you mean at the end of the game your model has died,
Yeah.
yeah, you'll still count as having been blessed or cursed.
No, he means like if your model's holding it and then they get killed, is it just gone or does it drop so somebody
No,
else
it's
can pick
just,
it up?
it's just gone.
But
Okay.
you still count as
It just
having
goes.
it for purposes of
The point system and
points
the
and
prizes.
yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
Let's have a little look at some autism graphs. Models break quarter might, and then just a little breakdown pretty much of what we're likely to see here. So, some scumbags brought the Garrison of Dale, Miss of Morgul. Some scumbags brought Thorndale's Halls. Some scumbags brought Lurch's Scouts. I'm just picking out specific people here. And we have a bunch of dwarves as well. I won't linger in this too long. They're on the Facebook page, so if you really want to have a look at them, go and look. But we're about to go through all these lists anyway. So there wouldn't be much point in us doing the video if we just sat and looked at this. So on to this, where we have yet another graph, but this one just gives an idea of what we're looking at. So 13 good armies, 8 evil armies. The max models is 49. The minimum is 3. Biggest might list 22. Minimum 1 7. Max break 33. Minimum break 2. Max quarter 12. Minimum quarter 0. We have coming in 4 Khazad-dûm armies. 3 armies of the Great Eye, 1 Garrison of Deal, well, 1 of everybody else, Minas Morgul, Reclamation of Isgiliath, the Last Alliance, Thranduil's Halls, Men of the West, Battle of Fornos, Army of Erebor, Muster of Isengard, Lurtz's Scouts, Moria, Defenders of the Pelennor, the Fellowship, and Dragons of the North. A lot of dwarves. It's good to see mostly it's all like different lists, bar that. You expect to see multiple armies of the Great Eye. I find I am quite surprised by the amount of dwarves.
Army of the Great Eye has a lot of ways it can be built. Khazad-dûm is like 2 ways.
Yeah. But
Durin or not Durin.
everyone loves them. That's the thing. So
And they got properly jacked as well.
they're just cool anyway, aren't they? Everyone loves dwarves, and Iron Hills are too fucking expensive.
People love them anyway, and them being better is like, you know, fantastic as well.
For sure. So your Buybuster list is fun anyway. 3 trolls, warband, 800 points. Bill Burton Tom with Phil Bellies, Nothing Like a Warm Fire, Rumble and Momentum, Bull Mover, Dominant Presence, Savvy Fighters, Troll Cunning, Kitchen Utensils. I absolutely love the trolls now. I think they're class. Not that they ever weren't, but they're just so cool now. Like,
easy to play as well.
Yeah, especially when you're a TO and you want to just get in and get out.
Small model count, get your games done nice and quickly.
Yep, that's it.
And you're obviously the min of the majority of these.
I am not. I have excluded myself.
You have in that case, so there is someone that has a very small army. Other than the only person I can think of normally would do that is Sean. It's going to be someone with dragons.
Dragons, yeah.
So that's fine. On to our first actual list. Mr. Luke O'Reilly. He is the first of our armies of the Great Eye. Warband 1 is the Witch King of Angmar C on a horse. He's got 5 Black Gnomes, 5 Mernan Orc Warriors with Shield and Spear, and a Mordor Orc Warrior with a banner. Warband 2 is Big Shaggers. He's got 4 Black Gnomes, 4 Mernan Orc Warriors with Shield and Spear, a Mordor Orc Warrior with Spear, and a Black Numerian Knight. Warband 3 is Gorbeg. 4 Black Gnomes, 4 Mernan Orc Warriors again with Shield and Spear, another Mordor Orc Warrior with Spear, and another Black Numerian Knight. And then the last warband is a Taskmaster with 3 Mernan Orc Warriors with Shield and Spear, 3 with Spear, and 3 Mordor Orc Warriors with Spear, and 4 trackers. Comes in at 45 models, 4 bows, a throwing weapon, 799 points, breaks at 23, quarters at 11, and has 10 might. What do we think of Luke's list?
Did you write this list, Murph?
I did not. I wrote the first version of it.
Fair. It looks familiar to what we would have seen in the old edition with the Black Numenorian front lines and your Morannons in behind.
It's also what Luke likes. Black Gnomes, Morannons, Shagrat, Gorbag, Witch King.
Fair.
It was suggested by Ben to add the Taskmaster after they had a practice game.
First time I ever played Luke, he played Black Numerian Knights, we played Recon, and pretty much decided to ignore each other and have like just 1 or 2 models have a 1v1 instead, which is quite funny. Standard banter game. But I love Black Numerian Knights, like they just look cool.
Yeah, this is the Army of the Great Eye is basically going to be old kind of Mordor List revived, but possibly with more variety.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
sort of like it.
I mean, Army of the Great Eye is basically just Mordor.
It is.
It has everything in it, bar Sauron.
Very much.
it's the one that gives you the eye moves around and acts as a banner as well, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Just bring a wee torch about with him. Just fucking zoom it about.
Just don't roll a 1.
Just don't roll one.
Yep.
Gotta love Shaggers. Witch King's a cunt, but we love him.
Pretty strong Witch King too at 318-3.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Don't see as many of them in the big beasts nowadays.
No, the lists are in there aren't too great at the minute.
It depends.
I just in recent tournaments we haven't really
Luke,
seen many of them. I don't think.
Luke doesn't find himself very good with using a flying monster who's also his general and a magic caster. So
Fair.
I just say take him on horse.
Does Tobias normally bring? Does he ever bring the one on Felbeast?
No, he's on
Tobias-
horse.
No, he's horse
Tobias
as well.
did last year at GaleCon.
Mm.
I think he did use Army of the Great Eye at Jay's event, but I can't remember the exact list.
Yeah, he did. He had Shelob, the Witch King on a horse, and Shagrat, because 2 of his big beasts fell victim to my wind lances.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So yeah, good model count. Very much what it is where it is. These sort of lists, I think. So on to the next one. Much smaller list to get through. Sean never brings more than a handful of models that are always painted very, very nicely. He has got the Fellowship. Gandalf the Grey is the leader. We've then got Strider, Bozza, Leggy. Well, Bozza with shield, Strider with a bow. Leggy, Gimli, Frodo with Sting and the Mithril Coat. Sam, Merry, Pippin, and Bill the Pony. 795 points, 10 models, 2 bows, bricks at 6, quarters at 2, and 22 might. You always know it's going to be like a Fellowship or fucking Thorns Company when you see something like 22 might.
Or the Grey Company.
Yeah, or the Grey Company. I forgot all about them, you know. Sean's good with small lists. That's the thing. Like, he's good with all over lists. So
He likes to play smaller lists.
he does. He's made a point of saying before, if you play anything bigger than 10 models, that you're not doing it right.
Another man after my own heart.
Yeah, 100%. I fully appreciate that opinion these days. As I get older and older, I like to believe less and less things, including my body parts.
You're here.
But yeah, like I'm excited to see Bill the Pony. Out of everything in that list, that's my favourite one. So
It's the only thing I've never seen. In that list.
I assume he'll be.
Yeah.
Does he have the actual model for Bill the Pony, or is he just like
If he doesn't, he has a very good alternate model.
fair? He could do well with it. Like, he's a good player. So lots of toys to play with in that list.
He'll probably upset somebody. Don't know how well he'll do, but he's definitely very good, and he can upset somebody.
Yeah, the hobbits are kind of your fallback, aren't they? Like they tend to be the bits that don't.
The hobbits are kind of just to try and basically beef up Boromir in a way.
Yeah.
Generally goes with him.
Gotta love Bozza. I hate him with a passion when I play against him, but I do love him. So yeah, not much more really to say on Sean's bar. It'll probably be painted beautifully. What, sorry, Dave?
His Bozzer's not as bad as the other Bozzer.
Yeah, true.
There's one lamb in this event.
There always is. On to a slightly bigger army again, and the first of our many dwarves, Tim Spears. He does love to bring his dwarves, to be fair, and again, very good painter. Kingdom of Khazad-dûm, 800 points on the nose, 44 models. We've got Durin coming in with 2 Vault Warden teams, 12 Hearthguard, and 2 Dwarf Rangers with bow. Then we got a King's Champion group with 8 Dwarf Warriors with shield and 2 Dwarf Rangers with bow. And then a Dwarf Captain with 9 Dwarf Warriors with shield and 2 with bow. 6 bows in total, breaks 22, quarters 11, and has 7 might. Tim's class guy, like. So he's going to be one of those ones that
this is Tim's favourite army, so he was very happy to see it back.
You get a good game with him, and it's also always nice, which is like a combination of things that I really, really appreciate. So,
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't give you games, you know, he doesn't just give it away. Like, he will give you a hard game, and it's you can sit and look at his nice pretty army while he does it, and he tends to give you a laugh.
As Dave says, this is Tim's favourite army there, so because the King's Champion's back, I'm excited to see the King's Champions back. I hate it, but it's nice to see it back.
He was waiting for ages as well. So
yeah,
he's good. Dude. He has a really nicely painted army.
A lot, and he's gone very heavy on Dwarf Warriors with shield, so he's going to be a real pain to face in any sort of hold objectives mission.
Yeah.
Because they're all nice dominant. I think like if you go up against this and hold ground or any of those center ones, it's just a loss. So how do you? They're all dominant too now. So you've got like 88 models in the middle, the 88 points in the middle that you have to get rid of. It's just they're going to be so good at objective games.
It looks Scouts have a good way to do that with the likes of Hold Ground anyway, because their little campfire thing. They can give them all like dominant. It's like 3 years.
And he's got 12 Hearth cards as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's gonna be
certainly
interesting to see
sure.
everybody's MERS.
Mm.
Just remember, there's MERS in this one too.
It's -1 to your shooting with your within 6, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you move them? Can you pick them up and carry them?
Don't think so. I think they have to be. I think once they're deployed, that's where they stay.
Fair.
Just,
They
just
can
turn up.
be destroyed as far as I remember.
It's not very great. They just kind of sit there, to be honest.
Yeah.
But,
Anybody with a war beast or
generally they're going to deploy pretty somewhere. You'll be able to deploy them somewhere pretty good.
yeah. Yeah, it'll be nice to see our King's Champion back. Yeah, won't be easy. Lots of shields, lots of Hearth card. King's Champion in general is just a Chad. And Durin possibly, if he gets that.
A Fight 7 Fearless D9 hero. Good luck.
Yeah, but it's the fact as well we were saying earlier, like if he gets if he happens to get that rule where he gets the shrug as well.
Yeah.
It's kind of so not bad.
Right.
On to Robert with Men of the West. Okay. Don't think I've seen Robert play Men of the West before, but they have got certainly better. Warband 1 is Aragorn King Alisar, Armoured Horse. He's got 6 Taken Cans with shield, 6 Rohan with shield and throwing spears, and 2 Warriors Rohan with bow. Then he's got Leggy with an Elven Cloak and a horse. He's got 6 Warriors of Minas Tirith with a shield. He's got 6 Warriors of Rohan, shield and throwing spears, and 2 Warriors of Rohan with a bow. Warband 3 are Gimmers, 3 Warriors of Minas Tirith with shield, 4 Warriors of Minas Tirith with shield and spears, and 2 Warriors of Rohan with bow. 800 points, 40 models, 7 bows, 13 throwing weapons, breaks 21, quarters of 10, and 9 might. What I really like about this is it's just another way you can bring Aragorn, Leggy, and Gimli, and like just have a laugh with him.
And you get Aragorn from what's he standard D5 in pajama mode,
You
and he
get
goes to
Mega
D7.
Gordon, yeah, and then
That's off D5.
the only like Leggy. As much as I used to love bringing, I'm starting to see an argument for just not bringing the horse with Leggy, because he can like, he doesn't get the -1 anymore if he moves and shit. So I know you're still like increasing your range, you can see over people and that sort of thing.
It's 20 points. It's 2
20
extra
points.
guys.
Yeah, your cook doesn't work on it either.
Cook
So
doesn't
anytime
work.
I've taken them on the horse, I end up dismounting them to get used to the cloak.
Yeah, pretty much. So I usually just don't bring it anymore. I almost see the value just, but then
I think it would depend on the kind of list you were
does.
doing. But
it
yeah,
does. And
in this list myself, I'd just be like, yeah, just on foot.
I guess if like thematically in my head, if Aragorn's on a horse and Legolas is on a horse, then Gimli's riding on the back. I know that won't be the case, but that's the way I like to picture it in my head.
Yeah.
It's a decent list now, Men of the West.
It's very good.
So like, going from being like pretty not great to
It was not just not great. It was bad. Like
yeah,
it's just a couple of little small things like the Warriors Minister had become fight for the Rohan lads fit in better, and then an extra special rule in the dominant for the troops and heroes.
dominance massive.
Made all the difference.
Dominant's huge.
I kind of feel like it's all over the place at the minute. Like
Dominant within 3 inches of a friendly hero model, so
a lot of people seem to be able to get access to it. Well, like, you just see it a lot more often. So yeah, it's pretty crazy.
It's great with these elite armies, like these kind of 40 model armies, because
Yeah,
DNC there was a lot of like armies that were like 50 to 60 models. So if you can bring these horde lists that can kind of balance that out, then it's quite good.
yeah, it is. It is. It stops people just bringing like hundreds of goblins instead, and then you have like just a game where you're trying to break someone, and it's not going to happen because they move each guy individually slow as hell. So yeah, and again, lovely guy to play. So that's quite nice. He's brought something different as well. He was playing, what was it, Fornost last time? He played Fornost for a while.
Last time, Fornost was the one that appeared. It was the only list that appeared 3 times at Nicky's event.
Yeah, Shay. Was it Shay had
And they
it?
all play each other.
Rob had it, and someone else had it.
Damien.
Damien. So yeah. Anything else to add on Rob's list?
King Aragorn is a beast.
Yep.
Yeah. Unless he's played by Chris. As in,
Has Chris played him in this edition?
wouldn't matter, according to Chris. Anyway, I can tell you that for sure.
I disagree.
Leggy's unreal unless he's played by me. So, on my last game against Nicky, he did absolutely jack shit.
They killed like 4 or 5 guys, but yeah, that was after like 10 rounds of shooting.
Yeah.
Gimli and Legolas synergized together much better than they did in the previous edition.
Yeah.
The two.
You need a reason to want to bring them because it's just a cool combo.
That usually just Legolas got +2 to his roll to hit, or +1 to his roll to hit, and but he hits on 2s anyway, and he gets +1 to wound to his shooting if Gimli's ahead.
Yeah, because he needs.
Yeah, you want Gimli to be ahead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just fire him in. Let him take some heads and count those numbers. So yeah, solid. Colin Cabinet, Last Alliance, one of my most hated and loved lists. Specifically, the other version of it though. So we've got Elrond with 8 Rivendell Warriors with Elf Bow, 1 Rivendell Warrior with Banner, 3 Rivendell Warriors with Shield and Elven Spear, and 3 Rivendell Warriors with Shield. Next one is Isildur. He has the ring, 8 Warriors of Numenor with Shield and Spear, and 3 Warriors of Numenor with Shield. Warband 3 is Rivendell Captain with Shield, 5 Rivendell Warriors, 5 with Elf Bow, and another 2 with Shield, Elven Spear. 800 points, 41 models, 13 bows, breaks 21, quarters 10, might 8. One thing I've noticed, do we not have any Saurons at this event?
Nope.
No.
That's rare recently.
No
anyway.
Saurons.
It's
Very
because
few monsters.
the 2 people who brought Sauron last time are playing something else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we have had a lot of Saurons recently.
We do typically have a Sauron and a Balrog.
Yeah.
Don't think we have a Balrog this time.
No Balrog either. No.
They're all afraid of my wind lances.
More
You
than
heard
likely.
Nick. He was coming. I was like, I don't want to face them when Lances again.
Yeah, solid list. What's your preference with Last Alliance? The Elrond Isildur version, or Gil-galad and thingy?
Elendil.
I think this is probably the better of the 2 because the big heroes are cheaper.
Yeah.
Like Elendil's a lot of points for a guy who is only 3 attacks and could just whiff.
I love him though. He's class.
I don't know. Like he's great. It's just when you're playing like near 200 points for a hero and they only have 3 attacks and you don't have like banners or anything, they just whiff. It's like,
Yeah.
like,
It's not the same list with like Círdan, like.
yeah. And Gil-galad's similar in that regard. Like he's also close to 200 points.
Yeah.
He is, yeah.
When you're paying like sort of 150 plus close to 200, you kind of want your hero to have a kind of passive effect, something that they're doing for your army without having to fight.
Yeah.
And Elendil and Gil-galad don't do that.
Does Elrond still get his foresight points?
Elrond does, yeah.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah, you're getting something nice
Yeah,
there with
plus
Elrond.
plus 3 wounds, 3 fate, and rerollable fate. Like he's a tank of a leader.
He's a good leader.
Very good.
Yeah. So
Yep.
decent list, good model count.
Like it.
Seems to be a lot of people around the sort of 40 mark actually.
Yeah, it's most of the list. I think I looked seem to be the list there aren't just hero forces are 40 to 49 models.
It's good though because it means there's like quite a big level playing field, no matter who you're running into in terms of.
Average model count when you exclude minus 38.
So yeah, pretty close to it.
Slightly on the lower side.
There's only 1, 2, 3. There's only 4 lists below the average, which
Yeah.
is weird. Which means that doesn't count in right.
But there's ones that
Oh,
are like
there's
really small. There's ones that are really small that are probably just...
Yeah, that's bringing it the whole way down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one goes and no one's brought usurpers of Edoras or something like that to an event in Bangor yet.
Not that I'm aware of. No.
No.
People have brought Depths of Moria, but they haven't sort of built it in the proper horde style, as it were.
No, I brought it and I didn't. I got
Yeah.
the 40, I think.
Big monster and a bunch of goblins, generally speaking.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah, so good list. On to Paddy. He's another one of the dwarves, King's Champion himself, I suppose. Kingdom of Khazad-dûm. We again have Durin with 15 Khazad Guard, a Vault Warden team, a Dwarf Ranger with throwing weapons. Then we have the King's Champion group, 1 Vault Warden team, 4 Iron Guard, and 2 Dwarf Warriors with shield. Then Warband 3 is Dwarf Captain, 8 Dwarf Rangers with Dwarf Longbow, 2 Dwarf Warriors with shield, 2 Dwarf Rangers with throwing weapons. 800 points, 43 models, 8 bows, 7 throwing weapons, breaks of 22, quarters of 10, and 7 might. Even with like 43 models, generally speaking, like dwarves and very elite guys is good anyway.
Yeah.
Never mind when you're getting your fucking dominant and stuff.
40 plus models when you're D7, basically across the board, is very good.
7 mites maybe a little bit low, but other than that, like
they kind of don't need it.
You can use it smartly anyway. Paddy will use it smartly.
Yeah, you can kind of you kind of just go when you're dwarves and you just kind of accept that you're probably gonna not. If you win priority, great. If we don't and the opponent moves, you go okay, whatever.
Yeah. It's not that well. I mean, it is different than Tim's.
You don't want to use like the King's Champions might points or Durin's might points on heroic moves.
Like how many Vault Wardens did Tim have? Was it 4?
3 or 4?
3 or 4, yeah.
2. The difference with Paddy's is he doesn't have Hearth Guards and he has Dwarf Warriors with bows.
Khazad Guards. Yeah.
And his Rangers have throwing weapons.
Yeah.
Oh, we asked me about Tim's there, sorry. Vault Warden teams? 2.
2? He does only have 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has 2 Vault Warden teams, yeah.
Okay, fair. But yeah, he's pretty much, for what he has in the Hearth Guard, he's got the Khazad Guard and the Iron Guard, so...
Yep, very much.
Yeah, fair. No surprise if Paddy does do well with this, to be honest, so... and again, could benefit highly from the Shrug, if he gets it. Or he could get the Curse, who knows. Anything to add on Paddy's list? Kind of feel like we spoke about it already via Tim's. I mean, obviously there's differences, but...
It's 90% the same.
Yeah. So definitely another one that will give you a tough match. On to Shay with his very trusty Reclamation of Asgiliath. He loves Bozza. If there's one man that loves Boromir, it's Shay. He just loves him. Warband 1, Bozza, Captain of the White Tower. He's got the Banner of Minas Tirith, Horse, and the Shield. Then he's got 8 tin cans with Shield and Spear, 8 with Shield, and 2 Knights of Minas Tirith. Warband 2 is Faramir, the Better Brother, 7 Osgiliath Veterans, and 7 Rangers of Gondor with Spear. Sorry, the Veterans of Shield, I should say. And then Madril, Captain of Thilion, he's got 8 Rangers with Spear and 3 Warriors of Minas Tirith with Shield. 799 points, 46 models, 17 bows, breaks 24, quarters 11, and has 12 might. Such a solid list, like good numbers, good bow count, good might, good heroes. Madril can be a bastard.
It's just solid.
Has that call where it can just go, I'm going to try and wreck you for a turn, and 90% of the time it won't come off, but it's a good option.
You hate to face it if you are a Fight 4 army because the banner just does your head in.
Yeah, I won't mind it too much.
Boromir and a horse is terrifying.
Boromir is just a beast.
He's just
and this list he's stinking.
He's just a tank, Mike Caddy, like that kills things. Like he's just like moving resources.
He gets Faramir's might this time as well.
Yeah.
And then Farmer's just chopping through troops and being like smaller tier heroes.
Get some love. It's just that like I've honestly never had a game against it that I haven't enjoyed though. Like I've never ever played against this and thought I really hated that. It's always fun. It's always fairly balanced. Like even though it's a really good list, I'm sure there is people that have had bad experiences against it because it's a good list, but it doesn't in any way feel over the top.
And it has access to Dominant 2 with the priority rule.
Yeah.
If you give it to your opponent, you get Dominant 2 within 3 inches of Faramir.
Faramir is just such a strong. He has such strong rules for the late game.
Yeah.
Like you break the army. He's like, just free Hurk resolve for the rest of the game. Be grand.
Yeah.
Final you can have priority. Okay, activate special rule.
What I like about it as well, though, is like, as well as being a good list, it's a themey list. Like, I know most lists are now the way things are built, but like, it's a good theme.
Yeah.
It's a cool theme.
Yep.
And it's good and usable. Like, a lot of the time, you use the sacrifice theme for fun.
Yeah.
So, like, or you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's one of the themes from the movies that people just really like anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, very solid. Shay is always expected to do pretty well. Someone called David Murphy. No idea.
So, who would that be?
Menace Murgle.
Some prick.
Yeah, definitely. What have you got, Dave? Let's see. Witch King of Angmar C is always very popular. You've got a Mordor Troll with a War Drum. Respect. Mordor Troll and a Spectre. Mornan and Orc Warrior with Banner. 5 Mordor Orc Warriors with Shield, 5 with Spear. Then Kardish comes in with 5 and 5 Mordor Orc Warriors, Shield and Spear. Warband 3 Mordor Orc Captain with the same thing, 5 and 5. Warband 3 Taskmaster with 5 and 5. 798. 48 models, 1 through 1 weapon, breaks 25, quarters of 12, 7 might. I had a feeling you might have brought Lurch's Scouts. This one, are you not working on Lurch's Scouts?
See, I originally submitted to Stevie Army of Erebor.
Okay.
And I started to change my mind. And then I went and wrote about 12 lists. And then I narrowed it down to 2 or 3. One of which was Lurch's Scouts and one of which was this.
I bet you still submitted your second list after the majority of people submitted their first.
Probably.
I reckon you submitted your list last year. You're always like the first person.
I haven't been like that this year. not yet.
Playing about a bit more.
New edition changed plans around.
You're always on the ball, like genuinely, like always the first list I receive. Dave Murphy.
Yeah. One. I basically just said I'll go with this, so they can do something new and something new. And I think that'll be good.
And trolls as well. Fun. Good fun.
Yeah, trolls are really good now.
Yeah, as they bloody well should be.
Yeah.
I hear Windlands
Sure.
warming up over there.
What'd you say?
Yeah, they don't have large target though, so unfortunately you can just hide them behind a load of orcs and they'll probably be okay.
Do you want to know who does have large target?
Hey.
Don't know who has. Never mind. No, we can't say that one. We agreed we would.
Not on record, please. That just makes me sound like I'm fucking admitting to it. It's just like, what am I doing? Like,
Tell us more, Connor.
What?
Tell us more.
No comment, Your Honor.
No comment. I do not want anything to be portrayed in an incorrect way, or I may have to shut down the YouTube channel. Alex Neves.
What a fucking wanker.
He's brought probably the best list here. It's a tank of a list. It is a cunt of a list. Played by a wonderful man. So we have Warband 1 in Alex Neves Moria is Big Dragon with Breathe, Fire and Fly. And he's got 7 Goblin Warriors with Shield and 7 with Spear. Warband 2, another dragon with Breathe, Fire and Fly. 7 and 7 again. And then just a captain with 2 and 2. What's the way you get around bringing 2 dragons with the same shit?
You bring them in Moria.
Dragons in the
That's a
north.
restriction.
Moria's okay.
Yeah, that's not a restriction in Moria.
Great. I find them so random just because, like, as much as dragons are cool and I absolutely love them and I completely love them being around, like, they're never fucking in any of the books in terms of, like, I mean, they probably are in the lore, but like movies and stuff, like, they're just not really a thing, are they? So
I'm surprised it ended up in Moria. I thought they would just be their own list.
yeah, it's just little guys rocking about in the caves.
They basically they do their own thing after Morgoth.
Yeah. And then the goblins just run around behind them, chanting and worshipping them.
Just chattering.
35 models, 800 points, breaks 18, quarters of 8, and 8 might. Like, it's not even like low models. Obviously, the goblins help you out there, but it's gonna be a good crack.
It's on the lower side. It's weaker because it's goblins, but
Yeah.
the goblin base is there to cheer on the
Just have a-
dragons.
yeah, and the hold objectives,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I quite like to face it because Throndail's fought the dragons of the north and all that crack. So
Yeah.
Dragons are so brutal now, though.
yeah,
They're so
are.
hard.
I just mean for banter.
You've got the +1 to win bubble. You might be okay.
+1 to win bubble, and if I do two-handed, +2 to win, because that's exactly how I hurt your smog so much that time. So
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
if
with
I
you
can
like
catch them,
he can just not engage you and fly
Exactly,
around and
that's the thing.
burn everything to death, which is probably what he's going to do.
what's the courage on a dragon?
Range dragon.
What'd you say, Dave?
You do outrange a dragon.
Yeah. What's their courage?
Like 4 or 5 plus or something.
6+.
6+.
6
plus? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
6+, and then once they lose their wounds, they have survival instinct.
They have what's they called? Survival instinct.
So sentinels could potentially, if I got lucky, have a bit of fun with them.
Yep, could fuck
They
them
are
up.
large targets, so you will be able to shoot them, no bother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just play a little tune in the flute and hopefully.
D7 as well.
It's not, D7's.
Just for your bows.
If you
Yeah.
can get into them and you could get a big hero and you could strike, you could do a bunch of wounds to them.
Especially
Yeah.
+1 to wind, and if you put Thrawn in, say, and then say just everybody else is two-handed in terms of the Mirkwood Elves, and then you've got +2 to wind.
The dragon itself is fine. It's the fire. The fire breath is what's so great about them.
Skanking.
Brutal. That's where you just have to space them out, I guess. At that point, well, to a degree,
You need to space out.
you know.
Oh, 12-inch range on it.
Yeah, that's the kick. That's the kicker. Like,
And I suppose if he flies as well, it's
like a
what's that,
24
16
inch. Is it how far does it fly?
It can fly 12 inches, but it's a bow.
Right. Okay.
The fire's a bow, so you
It's
have to be
18
safe.
inches of
It's
range.
still 18 inches and a 4-foot board. Still.
Pretty big then.
Yeah. Yeah. So, on to our other card omen, Mr. Ben Fitzpatrick. I think we're doing a list review for an upcoming event of Ben's as well. Not to promote other list reviews in your video, Stevie. I do apologise.
It's okay, I like Ben, it's okay, go for
He's
it.
good lad.
He's good at it.
He's brought Army of the Great Eye. Is this the second Army of the Great Eye?
It is, yep.
And what I like about this one is that there's no Witch King. So we have the Dark Marshal leader. He's got 5 black gnomes. He's got 5 Mordor warriors with spear. He's got 1 Mordor warg rider. Nearly choked him words there. Shield and throwing spears, and 2 orc trackers. And 2 is the Might of Sauron with 4 black gnomes, 4 Mordor orc warriors with shield, 1 warg rider with shield and a tracker. Warband 3 is the Mordor troll chieftain. Respect. 5 black gnomes, 5 Mordor orc warriors with spear, 1 with a banner and a Mordor warg rider with shield. And then Warband 4 is Gorbag, 4 black gnomes, 4 Mordor orc warriors with spear, and 1 warg rider with shield. He comes in at 800 points, 48 models, so on the higher side, 3 bows, bricks 25, quarters at 12, and 9 might. The black gnomes are... He loves his black gnomes, Ben, like...
Which one's the Dark Marshal? What does he do?
He's the one who could spend his will points to count as a banner for friendly warriors within 6 inches.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you don't see him too often.
No.
No,
He got a nice buff.
he did.
The list
14
is
well as well.
effectively...
So
Sorry, Stevie, go ahead.
no, I was going to say he's 14 well as well, so that's a lot of banners.
Yeah. I mean, it's effectively just going to be a line of black gnomes with guys behind them.
Yeah.
What's nice is he gained all of the named raids now have a unique, like their own individual spell, and his one is Aura of Command.
Cool.
Mm.
It's nice to see the other ones. You don't see the other ones enough.
What does Aura of Command do? Is that a leadership thing?
It's friendly models within 6 inches of the caster pass all courage tests automatically.
Oh, that's great.
Exhaustion as well. So
Yeah.
So you can pop it as like a fury near the end when you break.
well, you can pop it just straight away.
Yeah.
Middle stage, wherever.
Mm.
Yeah.
And it's on a 3+ for him.
That's
Yeah.
so easy.
I've seen Ben make some pretty woeful rolls, so it's no guarantee there.
Depends on who's playing.
Not the Scotty Ben, mate, but I've seen it happen. I once called 5 I once called 5 ones when he rolled his Sauron and he got 5 ones. Still like one of my greatest moments.
But
Something like that. So yeah, it's a good list. A lot of numbers. Pound's a good player. He's also turned into a bit of a tank himself these days. Just have to say,
He has.
So fair play to him. Fair play to him indeed. And then Gorbag. Just probably my favourite named hero in the entire game. You pick Gorbag. Damien, another legend. We have Battle of Fornost. So this is our one. His leader is Erner, Last King of Gondor, Armoured Horse, and Lance. We've got a tin can with a banner, 2 Knights of Minas Tirith, 2 warriors with shield and spear, and 10 with shield. Then Glorfy on Asphalot, of course, with 12 Rivendell warriors with shield and elf and spear. Then Círdan, the bastard that he is, with 5 Rivendell warriors with elf bow. He's not as much of a bastard these days, but I've just maintained my hatred for him. And then Ranger of the North with 4 Hobbit archers. Love that. 800 points, 40 models, 10 bows, 21 to brick, and 10 to quarter with 8 might. I really like this list. I just think it's cool. Glorfy's cool.
It's a good counter to any of the Family Great Eye lists, because both heroes, all bonds have built-in resistance to magic.
I'm used to seeing it with more bows.
Yeah, it's you normally have more elf bows in there.
Because it can really pepper you, like. It did to me anyway last time. Like, me and Shed had such a stalemate when it came to just sitting and shooting each other and then deciding who was going to finally make the call of pushing in. But it's a tough list. Glorfy just kind of puts the fear in you when he's running down. I tend to have quite good luck against Glorfy, but I think in that particular game I didn't.
Two units who can have a good crack at the dragons if they get into combat with them.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, +1 to wound.
Erner has to make sure he doesn't fucking get burnt to death with his one face first. But
Glorfy loves a wee monster fight.
I mean, he's built for it.
Yeah.
This is what I was born to do.
Yeah.
Fight 8 as well, and with strike, which means he just needs to strike and he wins the fight against the dragon. So
yeah. It's just catching the bastard, really. So then, if anything can catch it, it's Asphalot. So, yeah, solid. And then just some hobbits for the pure crack, which I love. You know, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wonder if that Ranger of the North is meant to represent Aragorn. In my head, it does.
Damien just said that he wanted an extra might point to the list, basically, and a deployment drop.
Fair. Yeah.
Yeah, fair, yeah.
Yeah, a good way to do it.
You noted that you are only 7 might, and you don't really want to spend your big heroes might points on heroic moves.
Spring a wee caddy, specifically for that. I have debated whether or not, you know, when it comes to hauls, like maybe dropping guys, the captains are just so expensive for the sake of bringing March. It's just so annoying that it's the only way you get access to it, walls, and it really makes a difference sometimes.
Yeah, it depends. It depends. Like, if you need how quickly you need to move across the table.
Yeah.
Your elves, you generally force people to come to you with your shooting.
Yeah, it just depends, as you say. But I've had quite a few instances now where I have needed March, and it's just not been there, and you can't do your wee.
Yeah.
Bring the fishermen with you, just to.
No. Well, you can. You can play Battle of 5 Armies.
Yeah, it's not the same.
You just will lose out on your bonuses.
Yeah, it's not the same.
No.
But yeah, it's a cool list. I have a lot of love for it. Anything else on Damien's list?
No. Sound list.
Sound list.
It'll be nicely painted.
It'll be nicely painted. There's going to be a lot of nicely painted lists of this, I have to tell you that. Speaking of, Peter Fenton. Great painter. Takes his time, but for good reason. Army Kingdom Khazad-dûm, is this the 3rd one? So there should be one more, I think.
It's 3rd, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a bit different. So we have the Dwarf King, just with throwing weapons, and he's the leader. We have 11 Khazad Guard and 4 Dwarf Rangers with Dwarf Longbow. We've then got the King's Champions group, as we would expect, with 2 Vault Warden teams with 3 Iron Guard. Warband 3 is Dwarf King with throwing weapons, and then 5 Rangers with Dwarf Longbow and 4 Dwarf Warriors with Shield. And then Warband 4 is a Dwarf Captain with 5 Rangers again with Dwarf Longbow and another 4 Dwarves with Shield. 46 models, 14 bows, 5 throwing weapons, breaks at 24 and quarters 11 with 8 might. So, different. than the last two. Different enough to qualify
That's
as
good to hear.
different. So,
Lots of bows.
lots of bows.
I think Peter's painted this army awesome too. Like he's painted all of the shields and his dwarves with a different kind of like sort of Viking pattern, and he freehanded all the shields, so it looks absolutely awesome. They kind of look like historical Vikings. They're really cool.
Yeah, they look really, really cool.
They do.
I really liked his idea about going into a cave and painting something like a cave troll or something when he's doing his spelunking. Fucking pure anxiety, that shit, man.
Oh, I don't need that in my life.
Oof, you're a large
You're
target.
too big.
Exactly. All right. I've lost weight, you cunt.
You're a beautiful man. Had no one take it away from you. But yeah, it's classist. I have a soft spot for dwarves in general. So yeah, it's just I don't know whether he'll. I mean, he's got the throwing weapons and stuff. Peter can be a very he thinks a lot about his play, so I don't think he'd just run in at you. So like he can just has the option to shoot you a bit and then run in and start throwing stuff at you. He's not going to just go all hell for leather and just smash into you like some of the other dwarf players might.
I did play Peter as the Fellowship against the 3 Trolls, and he played exactly like that, run and smash things. And
Did he?
The funnest game. Oh, but we played it in such a way, it was such a fun game. Legolas was just chasing a troll the whole game. It was
Well,
great.
that's cool.
It was
that's
really
cool.
nice.
I mean, he definitely doesn't need to with this list, but he certainly can.
Oh, yeah.
You really can.
Yeah. So it's decent, very, very good.
It is more geared towards that because he doesn't have Durin to like go after a big thing.
Yeah.
Yes, look, he's
I
to
respect
like
that, though. Bringing a couple of kings
Yeah.
instead. That's it's a cool choice.
Yep.
Yeah, and as Nicky says, like, really excited to actually see them on the table because I haven't seen them fully painted in person yet. So it will be a good one. The painting standards at this will be high.
Yep.
On to our fourth one then, Siraj.
Mm-hmm.
He broke my bow at the WTC with Shatter. I'll never forgive you for that. He's a great guy. We do have another Durin, 12 Khazad Guard, 4 Dwarf Rangers with throwing weapons. Warband 2 is Mardin, the King's Ward. He's got 6 Dwarf Warriors with shield and 5 with Dwarf Bow. And then Warband 3, King's Champion Grip, again as you'd expect, and 7 Iron Guard. It's a bit different. We've got Mardin in now.
Yeah, and much heavier on Iron Guards.
Yeah. It's 798 points, 39 models, so I think the lowest model count out of the dwarves.
Yeah.
5 bows,
Yeah.
4 throwing weapons, bricks 20, quarters 9, and again 7 might, which is pretty standard for this list. Yeah. What's Martin's crack
Martin's
again?
interesting. Yeah.
He has the rule where you can call it combat for free but you have to use it to go towards Durin.
If Durin's engaged, yeah. Yeah, if he's
I
engaged
think
in combat,
I
Martin
think he
can
has
call it.
Wall Protector to Durin, so on a Bass Courage test. Troll Bane, so I think he gets D3 wounds against trolls and +1 to wound against monsters for the spear.
I mean, if you're going to be called the King's Ward, I suppose it makes sense, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, his weapon also has Troll Beam.
Yeah.
I said that.
Mm-hmm.
The good thing is he's got a couple of trolls to use it against so far.
What is Troll Beam?
D3. Every wound you cause against a troll will be D3.
So it's like Legolas gets with Orcrest against.
Yeah.
So yeah, solid.
Yeah,
That's
he's also Fight 5 and he does have 2 points in weight and Heroic Strike, so not bad.
at least if you run into the dwarf lists, for the most part, you're going to get something a bit different. Even if you run into all 4 of them, maybe if you run into all 4 of them, 2 of them are very similar, but
Tim's very similar, but these 2 have some more distinct differences.
Yeah.
With the other ones.
Which will also annoy you because you'll be like, oh, I'm used to fighting them now. And then you'll come up against like Siraj or Peter and you'll be like, for fuck's sake.
If it ends up like Nicky's event, then all of the Khazad lists will play each other.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Because I don't reckon I'm going to kill too many shooting.
Dwarven Civil War, they're too short.
I'd laugh if the first round draw does that. That'd be hilarious.
It would be fine.
Funny.
on to Nicky himself. Garrison of Dale, Warband 1 is the leader, Girion, Lord of Dale with his Windlance. He's got 8
Nicky the Meta
warriors.
Chaser.
What was that?
Nicky the Meta Chaser.
Exactly, yeah. Do you know what? I fought it last week and it was pretty fun. So I'm okay with the idea of facing it again. Even like it was a cagey game at the start, but when we got stuck in, it was still like funny. We still had a good crack. It was just took a very long time for us to get anywhere because I was shit scared of the Windlances. Which ended up to like Nicky's never had worse shooting.
Yeah, I think I missed 13 shots in one turn.
Yeah, it was pretty woeful. As my 2 archers just slowly whittled down his arm. So yeah, he's got 8 warriors with him with shield and spear, a warrior deal with a banner, 9 with bows. Then Warband 2 is a Windlance, Warband 3 is a Windlance, then Warband 4 is a captain with 1 warrior with banner, 4 warriors with shield, and 7 with shield and spear. Then the 5th one's another captain with 6 with bow and 6 with shield and spear. 49 models, so we have one of the higher ones. It's got 15 bows. I assume that doesn't include the...
No, there's 3 Windlances on top of that.
So,
I think I have the highest model count. Dave's second.
You do?
Yeah. There's 2 lists that have 48 models, I think. Me and Ben.
Surely,
Yeah, 48.
surely Lurch's Scouts has the highest model count.
I think it's only 40.
Is it?
Yep. He's only brought 40 because of how it's been built.
Okay.
Be very hero heavy.
Think so, yep.
Fair.
Yep.
Um,
I had 52 models at 800 points.
yeah, I was going to say, because we normally would have something in the 50s at an 800 point event.
There's not as many monsters this time around for me to have fun shooting. The last time I did very well with this list, but there was a lot more monsters.
Yep.
There's been monsters, there's trolls, there's 2 dragons so far, and there's another dragon list. So
Oh yeah, there are. The dragon lists don't want to face
there's
this.
there's also a buy-buster that has 3 trolls.
Yeah, well, I hopefully won't be playing the buy-buster unless it's in the first round.
That's true.
Is there a chance to play the Buybuster in the first round? Is there odd numbers for it?
Correct.
No.
I'll be by Boston both days.
You will be at the moment.
As it stands, yeah.
As it stands, okay. It's not a terrible thing. At least you get the day in. Like, it can go really slowly if you're doing nothing, but if you've got a list that at least ends in like less than an hour, you're still like having a bit of crack with plenty of time to sort stuff out.
Evie will make sure his games take less than an hour.
Yeah.
I make it my life's mission to be the fastest player when I play 3 trolls.
Yeah.
I think 45 minutes is my record.
Yeah. I mean, with Ants, I've literally done games in like 12 minutes or something stupid.
Oh, it's easy done.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
So yeah, 800 points, 49 models, 15 bows, breaks 25, quarters 12, might 9. Is what it says in the tin. It's the good version of Assault and Helm's Deep, pretty much. But it looks very pretty because Nicky's, as usual, has painted it very nicely. And arguably, what I found out now, Elle shouldn't win as much fights, or sorry, lose as much fights as they did when I played Nicky, but that +1 to wound is worse than the Windlances, like, in my opinion anyway. It's so even when you do get close to them, you're like, oh, thank fuck, the Windlances are coming. You're like, +1 to wound. You're like, oh, Jesus.
Every second game is one of the brand new 6 now, isn't it, Stevie?
Yeah, that was one thing I wanted to go through in the event pack. I forgot about tonight.
Okay, that's quite cool.
That is, the new missions are slightly a bit inconvenient for Dale because 4 of them involve you do deploy in your half, 12 inch of the table, but you have to move to the middle half of the table because there's objectives to fight over.
Yeah, but you can just carry your Windlance as a big bubble buff with you. It's not too bad.
It means you're not shooting as much.
Yeah.
If you're winning the fights though, you're killing shit. Like, it does hurt. That +1 to wound it's nasty.
It is.
So yeah, less stuff to shoot, but we'll be just pulling these big things over anyway for fun. So it's good because, like, a lot of shooting armies, I guess you're sacrificing your combat potency. And even though, like, Warriors of Dale certainly aren't like the scariest thing in the world on their own when they're +1 to wound, a lot of things are scary with +1 to wound. So
and there is a lot of them.
And there is a lot of them. Peasants. Onto this bastard here with his Thranduil's Halls. Just stalking on the scenes, right? So Warband 1, Thranduil, he has heavy armor, 6 Palace with shield, elf, and spear, 6 elf warriors with shield, 4 with bow, a sentinel, and a Mirkwood elf knight. Second one is Toriel with an elf bow, 5 with shield, 5 warriors with glaive, and 2 with bow. Warband 3 is Leggy with a cloak, then he's got 3 bows, 3 shields, an elven glaive, and a wood elf sentinel. 800 on the button, 41 models, 13 bows, breaks 21, quarters of 10, and 9 might. I was explaining halls a lot to Stevie at the minute because he is going to be playing them potentially at some point in his lifetime. And like there's just like they can be so good. Even if the march is an issue to me, but they've been able to hand and a half, so the ability like two hand obviously. Then glaives have just got so good when you're not supporting them and you're just getting mega dice if you're throwing them in. If everyone's close to Thranduil anyway, they're having a laugh. You've got the sentinels back now, which can have a bit of fun. The knight's just there to literally go and grab an objective if he can. And just because I had 16 points left, I couldn't really be spending it on anything else. Leggy, as I said, without the horse, still fine. You've got 13 bows, but then at the same time, Leggy and Toriel may as well leave 5 bows themselves. And then Thranduil, I finally just accepted it and started taking him off the elk as much as it pains me, but he's just so much better without it.
Yeah. I think after speaking to you, I was looking at it because I am going to run this possibly at GailCon. I've ordered the extra elves today, so I have them all now, my list that I showed you. So
yeah. I mean, an elk or 3 elves with shield. 3 elves with shield that can 2-hand when they want them, might get +1 to win, potentially +2 to win. Like,
as I turn around and look at the elk model, and it's beautiful and it's wee display and all, the extra elves are far better.
I'll say this. I think the place to take the elk is in the 5 armies list because you don't have a buff for your elves. Like, you're not given +1 to wound, so you can actually afford to put them on it.
Yeah, sure. I might run it for fun sometime actually.
Because he does get his if he kills everyone in the fight phase, then the following turn he gets his heroic combat.
I think he has to be on foot to get that though.
No, I think I read that he doesn't have to be on foot for that. He gets he's like rerolls 1s to wound and reroll all 2-wound rolls if he's on foot.
Yeah, he gets that. He gets it for a free hero combat next turn. That's the battle of 5 armies. I'll check Thranduil.
He gets that in Thranduil's halls. If he's outnumbered and kills them all, he gets a free hero combat the next turn.
Doesn't say infantry on it, so
it doesn't.
He gets it all.
Okay.
Nope.
The problem is it's such a big base as well. Though, like almost every time I brought it, he gets tied up, and if you're just, I know obviously priorities changed a wee bit, but even still, like it happens a lot. And if he's getting tied up with one guy, because everyone knows he's better when he's into 2. Like
you'd kind of have to build a list, sort of, basically to have a good bit of might points to back him up for heroic moves, essentially.
Yeah, I've always wanted to run one with just loads of knights. Like,
just was about to say that
it was good in the last edition more so, sort of the way it works well. But even the fact that he gives knights +1 fight now, they'll get +1 to wound. He's a banner. Just stick like a bunch of knights either side of him and just run it shit. I think you could be a pretty potent bubble there, but it would be more for fun, just to see how it worked out. Because like knights are stupidly expensive as well.
18 knights in Thranduil at 458 points, just so you know.
The thing is, your buff's only going as far as 3 inches, so and the knights don't even get a shield anymore. And the most annoying thing is if they die, there's no friggin' model that doesn't have a shield, so you're just like having to put someone down and be like, he doesn't have a shield, or have something else that represents that.
That's a weird one they did.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying. Like, makes no sense.
You would have thought they just said shields. They
get D6 within either 3 or 6 of them. I can't remember what it is. So they do get their D6 still if they're close to him, I think. But
6 inches.
Yeah, 6 inches.
6 inches +1 fight, +1 defense.
Yeah, so actually it's alright. Then if it's a 6-inch bubble, you could have quite a lot either side, but then it's only the closer ones are getting the +1 to fight, +1 to win. But I mean, they're still getting ridiculously high fight, which most of the time they don't even need, let's be honest. But like, it would be cool to run. It would be really nice. I've never seen anyone do it with Thranduil's Halls list, and I do think it would be cool.
That'd be funny.
I heard his name escapes me. Louis Van Heck. He was talking about doing it in the last edition, but I'd like to try it in this one. On to Ollie. legend and a scholar himself. He's brought the army of Erebor, Mordorws. Warband 1, the leader is Nori, champion of Erebor. He's got an Iron Hills Goat Rider, 3 Iron Hills Warriors with crossbow, and 6 with shield and spear. And we have Bofer, or Boffer, whatever you say. 3 Iron Hills Warriors with crossbow, 6 with shield and spear. Glowing, 6 Iron Hills Warriors with shield and spear. 2 with Maddox, and a Iron Hills Warrior with banner and shield. Then big Gimmers with 6 Iron Hills Warriors with shield and spear, and 2 with Maddox. It's good to see someone has brought the Iron Hills for some dwarf diversity. 800 points, 40 models, 6 bows, 3 throwing weapons, breaks at 21, quarters at 10, and 10 might. I don't even know if I've actually played against them, but I can just tell I would have a great game against them in terms of crack. I'm not sure.
I'll always love the guy.
He is.
Yeah.
Big fan.
And it's a fun game. Absolutely fun game to play against them.
He
I'm
is
big
a good
fan
lad.
of him.
Yep.
He could be very much a contender for favourite opponent. So,
Yes.
what's that, Dave?
Yes, because Stevie's not, because Stevie can't win it, then yes, Ollie's.
Yeah, and I came with a gamey list like a bastard. So unless I just decide to drown my L's and buy someone a pint, I think I'm fucking out of the running.
Gareth's only playing one day.
Yeah.
Who? Sorry, Gareth.
Gareth's only playing
Yeah, I
one
mean
day.
he could still take it. He gets 3 votes, and then
It's true.
Depends if he plays me first game.
yeah, I've told him
Yep.
to be a cunt to make my chances better. But yeah, fun heroes. Iron Hills are
Yep.
cool. He's even brought
technically-
Gimmers, which is
They're
great.
Erebor.
Say again, Dave.
Technically, they're Erebor now.
Yeah,
Well, it's all Erebor.
but there are Hills are there. Yeah.
Same model, but technically Erebor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is one of the other reasons I changed my list, because I have a feeling there might be a lot of dwarves, and I didn't want to have dwarf on dwarf. That
Yeah.
would be sad.
Bit of makes you sad.
This was gonna be this minus. I didn't have. I still had Gimli and Lion, but instead of Beaufort, I had a dwarf king as the leader.
Ah, okay.
Fair.
The list is basically written that you take Gimli and Lion because like they get reroll to them within 3 inches of each other.
And if you don't, why? Because you
Yeah.
know, like father.
They're,
and son,
they're 2 of the best, like for 100 points each. They're 2 of the best combat characters in the list.
yeah, and you just want to have
Dwalin is more
big guns
expensive.
on, like, you know.
Dwalin's more expensive, less killy, 2 attacks base, can be 3. What else in the fucking list?
Thorn.
Thorn Stonehelm is good.
Yeah.
D9.
Yeah.
I think I played against Calvin when he used Glowing and Gimli in the same list, and it was great. Or it might have been I had Gimli and he had. We had some sort of competition, is all that I remember, to see who
That was
killed more.
that was the doubles.
Was it?
It was you were having Gimli off.
Yeah, that was it. It was
That one.
class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was class.
One was a Glowing, one was Gimli. Yeah.
I was there for that.
I had the Glowing, he had the Gimli. That's
Okay.
what it was. I'm pretty sure because I had my, the like 5 bronze company guys that I painted.
Beaufort is a silly fella. At the TNC, during the captain's meeting, they had to basically spend a couple of minutes explaining, like, okay, guys, this is how Beaufort is going to work for. Because his rule used to basically just be him, but now friendly heroes within 3 inches. So yeah, if him or a friendly hero within 3 inches is targeted by any special rule, his rule can kick in and just stop it.
Fucking 3+.
Like, and that includes things like the Horn of Gondor.
It's pretty mad.
Oh fuck yeah! Now you read it. Yeah.
It's basically just blanket every special rule that would affect them or a friendly hero within 3 inches. Roll the dice, not affected.
That's pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what
Just
about
his-
like
his
Elven?
sheer
I suppose that's not really a
presence is
special
so-
rule, is it? Elven weapons, but
Elven weapons aren't special.
no. I'm just trying to think. Who was the guy that used to like just flat out cancel your rules? Was that fucking Floyd?
Um, Floy, yeah.
Man,
Yeah. So if Aragorn swings and rolls, Beaufort, then he rolls the rules like, okay, you don't rule me on 4,
yeah.
rule me on whatever. Now.
It's because he's too short, you see.
because he's just so optimistic. He just infects everyone with his sheer optimism, his sheer energy.
It's just
Do
so
you really want to swing the lights in at that track?
Yeah.
What does Nori do? He's a very random choice for a leader. I'm not familiar with his rules.
Fight 5, 3 attacks, defense 9.
Yeah, he has
has
Swarm Protect and
some-
Thorn. He can reroll his wound rolls when he's carrying an objective, but he can never pass it on to a friendly model.
Because he's hanging on to his treasure.
Good thing is though, like it means you can just go hell for leather with the likes of glowing and stuff. So like, you can protect your leader points a bit more if you're not necessarily wanting to.
He's a tank of a character, basically.
Yeah.
Tank character, like at 3 attacks, shield, D9.
He's
Only
survivable, and
Yeah.
and you don't necessarily have to throw him about as much. Like you can have a bit more fun with it, gimmers and glowing, and not worry about throwing anything away really. So yeah, good list and a very fun player. And we've got Tobias with the last army of the grid. I think he's got the Witch King. C again with horse. 5 mana orc warriors with shield and spear. 5 with shield. 1 Mordor orc warrior with a banner and 3 trackers. Then Gurrit's Master of Reserves. He's got 5 Mornannons again with shield and spear. 5 with shield and a Warg Rider with shield. Then Shaggers with 4 Mornannons with shield and spear, 4 with shield, a Warg Rider with shield, a Mordor Urukai, just chucked in for the crack, and another one with a 2-handed weapon. Just in there to rep the Urukai. And then Warband 4 we'll just not talk about. So shit off, of course.
I think this is identical to what I played a few weeks ago when I played Tobias. Same hero.
Something similar to that. Like he knows it, he plays it well, and he's getting better. He's starting to do quite well with it. So.
Paddy says he likes the Witch King, he likes Shagwash, he likes Shelob.
Yeah,
they're good heroes.
Yeah.
I mean, what's not to like except for Shelob, really? I don't understand why anyone likes Shelob.
That's because you're just a wee bitch.
Yeah, kind of, but still, my point stands. Lynx, Africa, and Lighter will be at the side of the table during every game, just to keep you aware.
My point still stands too. Don't you dare try and burn my new spiders.
I will burn your new spiders. I'll turn them into melted plastic, and you can mold them into something nicer.
Metal, all right.
Melted metal, then, and mold them into something nicer. I'll bring some petrol with me just to make it a bit easier. And a giant boot. Yeah, decent model kind. Morannon's still decent. Troops still one of the more solid troop options in my opinion.
On the smaller side.
Yeah.
Based on the list we've seen, they're 40 models, but
he's
still
got good heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's got good heroes. His might's okay. It's enough. Like, that was just one of those models that it's enough to throw you a bit, especially if you haven't played against her a lot. And then you're just like, fuck's sake, she's there.
She can be a nuisance to get rid of because she's just got 6 wounds and she's defense 7.
And if you don't, she can fuck up your day. So
she also she could get lucky and like, I'll charge this. I won the fight, knocked to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on if you're the right race, she's getting 3 attacks, 6 on the knockdown, and then re-rolling to wound. So that could just be bye hero.
Yeah.
And
my experience of
rules. Sorry, Nicky, go ahead.
So my experience of playing her is like, she acts as a massive like resource distraction, and people can commit way too much to one part of the board to deal with her, and she ends up like delaying half their army for like 2 or 3 turns, and then she dies. But like, she's already paid for herself by the time your army's done what it needs to do in the other part of the board.
Yeah, exactly. You spend too much effort trying to kill her,
especially when you're someone like me who just can't stand looking at her and will literally put everything into it until it dies. Like, I could be within like 1 move of the objective to win the game, and I would still just try and kill her.
Per Tobias, last time we played, Shelob died on the first turn to a wind lance. It was very sad. She had no cover. I think she had a tiny bit of cover, but I passed the end of the way, got the wound, and then she's no fate. So
serves her right. Should have diced it in petrol first. So yeah.
And then just reading Shelob there, is that a new rule she has that she can add 1 to her attacks when she's fighting a man, elf, dwarf, or hobbit? that
It used to be in the Carathungal army list. It was like a bonus they gave to buffer, and then now they've kind of incorporated that into her actual profile.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
It wasn't relevant until Army of the Great Eye came out because you could only play her in Kira Dongle until that list.
yeah.
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 Can she do the thing? Is it in her profile where she can eat the orc to give herself an extra attack?
She can.
I think
Any
that-
friendly model re-roll a single dice during any duel she participates in.
Oh, that's actually on her profile, is it?
Yeah, all the
She's
Carathungal
like-
rules got added to her profile. Although I've never actually used that one, I don't think.
No.
It'd be funny
I mean,
if you're trying to break yourself, you just eat your own dudes every turn.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, just start eating your guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd probably use it much more in Kira Dongle because you have to take lots of chav walks.
Yeah.
True.
I've
You
done
don't
that
want
with
her to
others
eat
before.
your bones.
Just start lopping heads off to try and break yourself.
Yep.
I've
I've done it with Moria before as well.
Yeah, it's funny.
And shoot your own door. Or
Or
your
why
own
don't I
goblin.
just find a river like and lie down? You know, it's my motto.
No, I shot your horse first, then you lay down. No, you rolled. No. Let's clarify that. I shot your horse. You rolled your thrown rider test. You passed it, and you went, "No, fuck this. I'm using my expert rider." And then you rolled. That's what happened.
Yeah. Standard game between me and you right there. As
Very
I roll
much, yeah.
20 dice for priority and then go and play Beyblade. Me and Bradley playing Beyblade for priority will just live with me for the rest of my life. It was everyone looking at us every 5 minutes or so. And we're like, right, priority, and just running out of the room into the other room to not distract everyone. And then, right, you went, right back in. Yeah, sweet, let's go. Every fucking turn. At a less competitive event, I should say. Just
Very much so.
On to Luke Wilkinson. So I had a feeling his would be the smallest army. He has brought Dragons of the North. Dragon is his leader, obviously, with Breathe Firefly and Superior Intellect. Warband 2 is Dragon again with Breathe Fire and Fly. And then Warband 3 is Cave Drake. 800 points, 3 models, breaks at 2, quarters at 0, and 7 might. Top crack. Luke just loves to have top crack lists, and it could do shit. It could really throw lists like.
It'll upset somebody.
Luke just keeps finding himself in the top nosebleed areas anyway. Just happens, so you never know. It's great to see.
Basically, I like the leader choices because you free her essentially because you pass your intellect test and intelligence test, and you've basically got a master of battle on a 4+.
I've never actually failed it yet because ants are very, very smart apparently.
Yeah, I've never failed one.
I mean, they've been
on
around for a
either.
long time, but yeah, they can't distinguish a hobbit from an orc. So take from that what you will. But
I think with all the dwarf lists, this could do quite well because they can't move very fast. You can just skirt around them and breathe fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And because of its strength 10, it kills most things on 3. So burning through the elite troops is going to be painful.
Really cool, gold and stuff on them though, which just makes them so much more dragony. So.
And I can't wait to see how the Cave Drake does. I can't wait to hear how many people he eats.
I love
because I got class rule. 2+ swallow model. Yeah.
King of the Dead. We don't really see much of that. I'm actually very tempted to bring Return of the King at some points in just for the crack. There's a lot of monsters about the King of the Dead. Could have a bit of fun with him.
It's pretty good now with the Dead moving 8 inches.
Exactly. Yeah. And then he's just one of those things that could actually, ruin your day.
Light over terrain.
Yeah.
Yep.
As they should.
Yeah, very much. I just found that really funny that the ghosts were like, "Oh no, better open this door." They're all secretly Scooby-Doo characters. They're always wearing masks. So yeah.
I knew it was the gym teacher.
What? The gym
I knew it was the gym teacher.
It was the librarian.
I would have got away if it wasn't a few pesky kids.
Damn, Mr. Smith, the librarian. No! On to Cian Austin and his muster of Isengard. Leader being Beg Saruman on his horse. He's got an Uruk-hai warrior with banner, 8 Uruk-hai with pikes, and 8 berserkers. Warband 2 is Grima. Warband 3 is a drummer. Warband 4 is an Uruk-hai Scout Captain, 6 Uruk-hai Berserkers, 6 Uruk-hai Warriors with Pike. Warband 5 is an Uruk-hai Scout Captain and 6 Uruk-hai Scouts with Bow, 798 points, 40 models, 6 bows, breaks 27, quarters of 10, might 7. The drummer, can he not just put that in a warband as like an independent sort of thing?
It's a minor. Sorry, Dave.
He can, yes.
Is there a reason why he hasn't?
That's
Cian is weird.
Just no extra thing, just he's weird.
Yep.
Just no addition to the comment.
Cian needs a bit of advice writing this because there.
I feel like he should be allowed to change that. That might be an unpopular opinion, but like it's clearly a mistake, and I feel like he should be like in Maelstrom.
I would not care myself. Maybe he has deliberately chosen like deployment drop. Maybe. But considering the drummer is 35 points, not very survivable.
Yeah.
Because he has one job, which is to just drum your army forward.
Maybe just hate drummers. You know, just
maybe.
wanted to make a point.
Yeah. Maybe just hoping that all the Nordies he plays kills.
Yeah.
I don't make some sort of statement.
Yeah.
Okay, you making me want
to. Just absolutely hates the 12th. Just kill that drummer.
Not gonna say Dave just put an idea in my head. If I face someone, just gonna throw stones at his drummer.
It's hilarious. Yeah.
Fuck everything else, just always the drummer.
Saruman's always an issue. He's got 8 berserkers, which is cool. Uruks, I feel like there's maybe not enough to do a lot, but still.
It is. The one good thing about this list is it's very berserker heavy. That's good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and Grima's can always can be a bit of a bastard. So
the Grima, there's only, I suppose, there's not too much magic in the good side. Yes, there's a couple of Witch Kings. There's not much there can really deal with Grima if you stick him in the warband.
Yeah.
You know.
Saruman is a good profile that can actually cause a lot of upset to dragons.
Yeah.
With his because he's much longer range than them, and you can pick one to be the target of his deceit. -1 to resist balls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's so good now, Saruman. Like he was always good, but like so good now.
Grima's still a cunt.
Yeah, he will always be a cunt. Little worm tongue. So yeah, decent enough. I would maybe bring that up to him and see if how he feels about that drummer, or maybe he just.
I'll mention it to him.
There is another issue with the list.
What's that?
So, in this list, Uruk-hai captains get heroic strike. He has Uruk-hai scout captains.
10 points difference. I see what you mean.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
is what it is.
Where did he get the strike from?
It's the list special rule.
Oh, it's the list rule.
But it specifically only says Uruk-hai captains, not Uruk-hai scout captains.
Maybe he wants the two-handed weapons.
It just says Uruk-hai captains. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
That though, I would say that's more of a like live with it sort of thing, whereas the drummer's just like out in his own, having a laugh. But he's I mean, it's fine as long as you don't get Maelstrom. It's fine.
There's even a space for the drummer in Saruman's warband.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
I'll mention it to him if he wants to collapse him into Saruman's warband. Or
maybe it was.
He's saying he might have it for a reason, give him the extra warband for a Maelstrom drop or a deployment drop.
You just don't want it in Maelstrom to be down in its own somewhere.
Yeah, there's that too. But I'm
he's
thinking
just frigging drumming himself over to his lads, like
just playing away with himself.
It could be in most missions. Yeah, it could just be a free. It could just
free
be
drop.
That's it. In the majority of them, if you're taking the one sacrifice of Maelstrom and you're willing to like just hope that you get him close, or maybe put him down first so that you can might yourself to make sure you're close to him, because he ain't friggin' doing that, is he? So,
no.
But other than that, it could actually be just like a tactical drop, which wouldn't be too bad. And for the most part, like we're gonna get one Maelstrom mission out of 6. So, is that the way you're running
this
like doing pulls that way, or?
Pools will be played as normally. Like if it comes up Maelstrom twice, it comes up Maelstrom
Okay,
twice.
well then, yeah, I mean, it could screw him then. But, like,
Yeah.
other than that, like, you know,
Plus-
you can just set it down and then put Sauron beside it.
Yeah, and because every second mission is one of the brand new ones,
Yep.
there is one brand new Maelstrom mission.
There is, which I haven't played yet.
Cool. On to your Sunday players.
Mm-hmm.
The legend, the scholar, that is Mr. Calvin Phillips, has brought Defenders of the Pelennor. Gandalf the White on Shadowfax is the leader with 18 cans of shield and 8 with shield and spear. We then have Leggy with an elven cloak. He's got 4 Warriors of the Dead with shield, 4 with shield and spear, and 1 Warrior of the Dead with banner, coming in and repping the guys that we were just talking about. And Warband 3 is Eowyn, armor, horse. I just love that Mary is a bit of equipment. Shield and throwing spears. Then we have a Rider of Rohan with throwing spears and just another Rider of Rohan. 800 points, 31 models, 3 bows, 2 throwing weapons, breaks 16, quarters at 7, and 9 might. I'll make a bet right now that the person that wins the most spot prizes is Calvin, because it always is. He is Mr.
He won
Spot Prize Phillips.
All 3 of them on the last day.
Yeah, Calvin Spot Prize Phillips. He loves his wee spot prizes, like, and he wins them a lot.
And if you're only coming for one day, you might as well play
That's
the
it.
spot prize.
Yeah.
Well, all the spot prizes are going to be dealing with the items, the blessed or cursed items. The only person in his army can get it is Legolas. Unless he just wants Gandalf
unless
or
they
Eowyn.
dismount them, yeah. So, but he would, he would do that.
Oh, he would. He'd be the guy.
I mean, he could
yeah.
be playing for 2 days, mate, and he would still do that, and he don't give a shit. Pure respect, like.
Why we love him.
Yeah, that's why we love him. There's a lot of reasons we love Calvin, but that's what's one of them. And
Yeah.
on to this bonfire jumping header of an insane man, Mr. Gareth Mansfield. He's got Lurch's Scouts, Warband 1.
Yeah, that's not 40 models. That's like 50. I think it's just been entered wrong.
Well, let's count it up after. But we've got Lurch with a shield as the leader. We've got a Scout banner, 8 Scouts with shield, 5 with bow, and a drummer in the warband. We've got Uggers. He's got 1 Scout with a banner, 7 with shield, 4 with a bow. Then Maher, Speedy Mahores. 1 Uruk-hai Scout with banner, 7 with shield, and 4 with bow. Then Uruk-hai Scout Captain with 4 Scouts with shield and 2 with bow. 798 points, 40 models, TPC, 16
Working on
bows, 1 throwing spear, breaks at 33 because of the Isengard bonus.
Yeah,
And
it's 100% a mistake.
12 remaining, and then Mike 10. So yeah, we've got in Lurches, we've got 1, 9, 14, 15 plus Lurch is 16. Then Uggers 2 plus 7, 9, 13. There's already 29.
49 models.
How many?
49.
49.
Yeah, I was just adding it up there. So
You can't have 16 bows, and you can't have 33
Yeah.
killed if you have ones.
So 49 models. So matching, Nicky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, matching.
That could be one that would kind of be a bit of a nightmare for you, Nicky, actually, in terms of just how fast it moves and stuff.
The difference he has to the one I had is he's got a 3rd banner, right? 2 banners.
He has one of the best banners you will ever see. Let me tell you that. He's got Wookiees and Mirkwood banner. Reppin'. Yeah, they're class. I really want to play Lurch of Scouts. I haven't played enough really to
I can see myself playing them again at an event this year. It's
Go ahead,
very
sir.
simple.
Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, sorry. They're very simple. It's nice. Just like we can just run 11 inches forward. We're Uruk-hai, so we're all fight for. Oh, you've got to kill like 30 odd of us to break us. I like having 3 high combats on heroes, so Lords gets in that list. That's nice. You're pretty good at shooting as well, like strength 3 bows.
Yeah.
You are 18 inches range, but you can close fast because of your movement.
I know, like, you just sort of whittle people down with your numbers, but the one thing I do find is a bit of a problem with it is if you're not getting multiple guys into combat and you're quite often fighting one guy versus like two guys because of the spear shield. It can be a bit of an asshole in terms of that way. Whereas Uggers, like as much as you're leaving the orcs behind, you can still get that spear if you need it.
You've got to, with this list, you've got to flank around. You've got to flank around the battle lines and break up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't go. Your lads just run into the straight into a shield wall or spear.
Well, you've got the movement, so you may as well flank and move around a bit and do a bit of a dance and pull them apart.
You've got the movement to sort of stay out of charge range, fire bows at them, and then move right in on top of them, and then go around the sides.
Yeah, unless they've got the bows that just pop off your bows first.
This list wants to break up into like 1-on-1 fights or 2-against-1 fights.
Yeah,
basically.
It can just be hard to work it out sometimes. It's not always the easiest thing to pull off.
Nope.
Generally, you can do it. Unless you play on a terrain piece where you're at fighting a choke point, then you're in trouble.
Or if people just shoot out your bows before you get a chance to really like force them to pull out to you.
They'd have to do pretty well to kill like 16 lads of bows.
Yeah, but they're so weak.
Yeah, but you put them behind the front guys.
Yeah.
Put in the way.
D4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most bows are winning them on 5s.
And you can spend your cheat points of might to heroic shoot.
Like you can definitely do that. But yeah, it's solid. It'll be the first time I've ever seen it.
You will definitely enjoy them, Connor. I will say.
Yeah, I definitely will. I think it's the first time I've seen Gareth's ones. I don't know if there's actually the first time he's got them already. So
I think it's the first time he's got them already. Yeah.
He's been working on it for a while, so we've spoken a lot about combinations for this list. So pretty decent, and they'll be rocking in Sunday. So just pure banter. One of them will probably be playing you first game, Stevie. Then I'd imagine.
Thank fuck, because I'm going to be hungover. High chance I'll be hungover.
Yeah, same. I'd say so. So yeah, that is the last one. So that's all the lists. Honestly, there's nothing really jumping out at me to say, like, other than Alex's really. That is particularly better than everything else. I think Alex's just has a chance to wipe a lot of things clean if he plays it right.
He's Alex. He's gonna forget his rules.
He's got better recently, not doing that.
No, he hasn't.
Has he not?
No.
He thought the dragons had 3+ shoot value base instead of 2.
Fair. Well, he knows now.
And like Alex was forgetting rules when he was playing, and now he's had an 8 month.
Yeah, he's been playing a lot of MCP, hasn't he? So.
As long as he turns try and lift the nearest building and throw it with a dragon instead of a model.
Just take his time. Here, right enough. Just randomly throwing Stan Lee at an orc. Yeah. He has to be the dark horse, really, if he's not in automatic picks to go up, and
he's a very dark horse.
He's definition of one. I think he could do well. I think he's out for blood this time, and I'm 100% behind him.
It's keeping the goblins alive.
Yeah,
he's going full Targaryen on us all, fire and blood.
Good luck.
Fucking right.
Other than that,
it's keeping them goblins alive is going to be the weakness. That's why I found in Moria is once they start dying, once you're at breakpoint, it's tough to stay alive.
I think Sean could also be one. Like, you just don't know. Like, he has.
I think we're going to see a lot of dwarves in the podium, particularly Khazad-dûm. I think there's going to be dwarf offs for the finals. Hopefully I avoid them because I don't think my shooting's going to do too much against D7.
It's defense. Saying that my shooting is may as well be D6.
Yeah.
Is yours shooting on strength 3, Nicky?
It is. It's just there's still a lot of dwarves there after if you're getting like 2 or 3 kills a turn. It's still a lot of dwarves to shift. Maybe the wind lances will take a few out.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, they're not all. What's the defense in a ranger? Like 5?
Defense 5. Basically, apart from rangers, defense 6 or 7.
Yeah. So you can still do decent stuff. It's that depends if your shooting's like it was against me.
It's going to depend heavily on scenarios. What scenarios come up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paddy could certainly be up there because he knows his doors well. Tim knows his doors well. Robert's playing a new list. He's a solid player, but I always think when you're playing a new list, there's always that chance that.
I think Rob's biggest issue will be playing with our dwarf list.
Yeah.
Apart from King Aragorn, he's killing them.
Shays could be up there as well.
Oh yeah.
So I could say top 3: Paddy, potentially Shay, and potentially our Nicky if he gets good plays off because. Let's for it. Peter could do well. Siraj could potentially do well. Yeah, I think that's probably mine with Alex as the, or even Luke. Do you know what I mean? So if history speaks truly, it's also far Luke could end up there.
Could.
I think we'll see Alex on the podium. I think
I think so.
he'll beat Dwarf List just because of the mobility. I don't think Dwarves have an answer for him, and the Dwarves are probably likely to podium, so I think Alex will take a podium off a Dwarf player.
Honestly, I'm not entirely convinced the Dwarves will podium, just because I think they could run into each other early, which could fuck them over. But
Could do.
We'll find out.
I think definitely there will be a Dwarf army on the podium. Like at least, like there will be one.
One of the Khazad-dûm lists is gonna podium.
Yeah.
Probably Paddy.
Alex, and yeah.
My prediction is that Shay is gonna come first.
He could do, you know. He could do.
That's what I was looking at as well. Just because that list, got Boromir and Faramir together, it's hard to have an answer for it.
It is massively going to come down to matchups as well. Like,
yeah.
So there's no clear shot winner.
I'm going to throw a really just out of the left field dark horse out there and say Tim.
Yeah, I mean Tim definitely. Yeah, Tim or Paddy would be the two ones I would expect more, just because they play them so often as well. So
yep. Tim knows that list like the back of his hand. He's my dark horse.
So long to get blood on that king champion, like so.
So he wants blood.
You know, I think I could get right up to the nosebleeds and then capitulate as usual, unless I decide to just start going for those lovely dice. So we'll see. I definitely think I have the list to get up into the nosebleeds, but.
Oh, you definitely do, yeah.
But do you have the headspace for it? Probably not.
No, because I don't have that. And if I'm drinking on Saturday night, which could be the case, Sunday I'll be a very different player. So
first game Sunday. I'm just conceding.
I'm just gonna have to bring some cans in with me and get in a hurry. And then my confidence will go up, and hopefully my dice rolls will follow. Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do I think? I think that's probably about right then. Alex, maybe Nicky, Paddy or Tim.
Yeah, I think Alex has the potential to podium. If anything stops him, it's going to be himself.
Yeah.
Or Nicky's too.
I can relate with that. So.
Alex is like famously bad for forgetting things.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I predict Shay, Paddy, and one of the other dwarf players will be podium. I think I'm going to get some hard matchups against dwarves with Dale, and I'm not sure how well they'll fare.
Yeah,
I think the dwarves will cut through me.
Yeah, Nicky wants to play anything but the dwarves, ideally. Play just have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nicky is the Kryptonite to the Dragon list.
Yeah.
But knowing my luck, I'll get them in Maelstrom and not get to shoot at them, because that's what happened last time.
Just be abysmal.
Yeah.
Well,
actually, they reroll hits against monsters, and they get hatred on their shooting attacks against dragons. So,
I think even in the Maelstrom missions, you can still win pretty handily.
Yeah.
It's a lot about holding objectives.
Even the +1 to win the game, like you get enough for them into it, like.
You don't even need to fight the dragons all that much. You just need to tie them down and just go for the objectives.
Yeah. Just be there when the game ends. So yeah.
If you play Alex's list in Maelstrom, you just have to focus on killing his goblins.
Yeah.
That's true.
True.
And Luke's list only has the 3 mobs. They might be dominant, but collectively they're only like they only count as 13 models.
Look, 100% go for the jugular anyway. Be
Yep.
zero objective play there.
No,
100%
that's all.
gonna
You just go
and
for
try and
kills.
eat the whole army. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the way. So yeah, that's our roundup of lists. Decent bit of variety. So
yeah.
What do you think? Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
so.
I a big spread. It starts out. I was expecting a bit more. As I started getting the lists in, it was like, oh, it's one of this, and then all of a sudden, boom, 3 armies of the Great Eye, and then boom, 4 Khazad Dûm, and I was like, yep, okay.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing
It's the
similarities.
first list. It's the first event of this edition where there's been like 3 of this, 3 of that.
Yeah. And just one of everything. But saying
I suppose
that,
is right.
sorry, Steve,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, it's just go ahead. What were you going to finish? Because my 2 things are something different. So go ahead.
I was just going to say that the 3 army of the Great Eye are very different, and 2 of the Khazad Dûm ones are very different than the other 2. So, not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. The 2 things I was going to say, just to clarify, I'll put it in the Facebook group later, is the way the scenarios I'm going to roll them is 135. It'll just be rolled as normal. If a new scenario comes up, we re-roll it. It'll be just rolled from the pools. I'll not be shutting, like if a pool 1 comes up, we can roll it again.
Okay.
And then for 2, 4, and 6, literally the way the new scenarios appear in the book, that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's just a single D6 to pick them. Just to clarify that.
Cool.
And I am going to do the pairings now. So I have a lovely website up here. I don't need to share it right now. Let's see what we got. So we have Damien against Peter, Ben against Colin, Tim against Kane, Rob against Alex, Luke versus Luke, Luke versus Luke, Sean against Dave, Paddy against Connor,
Oh.
Tobias against Ollie, and Nicky against Shay. And Siraj will be playing myself in the Buybuster.
Cool.
As it stands.
Tough game to start.
Do you have that in a document that you could send me and I could just pull it up for purposes of people screenshotting? Or are you just going to put it on the event page?
I'm just going to put it in the event
Put it in
page
the
here
event
once we
page.
finish.
Lovely.
Yep.
That's grand.
Round 1 scenario will be done on Saturday morning along with the round 1 item.
Cool.
Magical item.
So what's the biggest one we have there then? So Nicky versus Shay. How do you feel about that, Nicky?
It's not as bad as Dwarves.
Oh,
It's
he has
all
a lot of
scenario
shooting.
dependent. Yeah, there's a lot of shooting, but I mean, I can shoot wind lances at his heroes if you want. Like,
Yeah, because it means he's not just going to come and try and smash you, which is what you don't really want.
it'll be a shoot off for a few turns, and then I think I win the shooting war just because of the wind lances. But it'll be a close game.
I don't think he'd bother with shooting, to be honest. I think he'd just run towards you and.
Yeah, I think that's the.
He might.
So hopefully we get something with a 12-inch deployment, so I can actually use my shooting.
Yeah, I think
You're going to struggle in drawing fights,
so.
so
Mission.
Sorry?
you'll struggle
down
with.
to the mission.
Sorry, you're talking over each other. We don't know the mission, is that what we said?
Dave, what'd you say?
Let Stevie go first.
I was letting you go first.
Okay. I said it would be down to the mission. The further away you are from each other, the you get to make use.
Yeah, I guess the +1 to wind bubble might do me some favors because it's not often you're killing Warriors of Minas Tirith and
your biggest issue is the banner. Just new.
Yeah, the new Boromir's banner's brutal when you draw a fight.
You just have no answer to Boromir. Yeah, he's just going to run through your lads.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully he's off his horse by the time he gets to me.
I'd say he might
Get that wind lance pinged at him flat out.
And who are you up against, Dave? Who's Dave up against?
Oh. Yeah, Dave against Sean.
That's weird. I don't know. It's just weird. That's going to be weird. Fellowship. Depends on the mission.
Yeah.
If it's something like Recon, then it's like, well, okay, I guess I win. 10 models against 48.
Mm-hmm. Mine and Paddy's could be a slog.
Yep. Sean will make it as possible for me.
I always find with Elves v Dwarves, it's always very you know, it's never like quick. It's always a bit of a smash.
It'll be a brutal fight.
It'll be a brutal fight. Be a good fight. Be good fun.
It'll be a good fight.
I had a really fun game with Paddy last time I played him actually. So yeah, quite look forward to that actually. So yeah, that's them all. I think that's pretty much us, lads. So I can let you go. Thanks very much for joining me. Really good run of lists, I think. Lots of different stuff. And enough monsters for Nicky to have a bit of fun as well, I think. So yeah. So we will see on Saturday how it lies, and then we'll see come Sunday how much the hangovers affect all of the scores from Saturday. So let's see. But yeah, thanks very much for joining, and yeah, catch you later.
Catch you later.
Thanks, Connor. See ya.
Thanks, Connor.